Thank you so much for the beautiful sharing you have in how to organize an international events where you expect more than 10,000 to 20,000, sometimes even 50,000 people coming. You don't even know how many are really coming. So the preparation is like a guessing game, you know. So what are the other things that you foresee or you have seen, you know, that is very, very challenging in these events that was held in Dublin?
Well, first of all, the first challenge is getting enough people with the skills for organising.
Okay.
Attention to detail and looking through what the needs of the event is. And many people say, well, maybe, you know, we'd have big mass here, we have big processions here. You know, it's not going to be that much different, but it's a conference as well as all of those things. And because it's international, you've got different languages. You'll have people coming here who don't know their way around. They don't speak maybe the English language here. They don't know what the food is going to be like. They might find the heat a little bit too much.
Yes.
They get lost. They're a little nervous about being here, but they're very curious about visiting here. So getting local people involved at the early stage, knowing that they're part of the welcome, that they have a responsibility to keep an eye out, to look after your guests, and your guests are anybody who visit here. And again, that the Congress starts with each one of us. So having good volunteers and having them then trained so that they know what work they need to do is one of the first challenges. And then working through with the various organisations who are planning to come as large groups. Then you will also have some weird and wonderful requests from people around the world who have no great understanding of what life is like here and may start to ask some very strange questions and have some strange requests that just don't work here. And being able to interpret back to them what they can expect by being here and be prepared for coming here. People are going to be very curious about the culture here.
Yes.
So progressing with a cultural program is also really an opportunity for you to let people know and understand
yes.
the music that comes from here, the art, the literature, just what it's like to be a Filipino. And we've met Filipinos in Ireland and we love them. They are people who have really settled well in our country and they're very well respected and they're great ambassadors. So I think certainly we have a hope that we can bring between 300 and 500 Irish people here to Cebu in 2016 to help you celebrate in the Congress.
So all these things has to be taken into consideration, you know. So I think we will tackle all these things later because as you said, the problem they might encounter here will not be the same as they encounter in Dublin, you know.
So it's a matter of anticipating what they might be and putting in place plans to try and reduce that happening, but also knowing that sometimes there will be people here with problems and you just need to know how you're going to sort that out. And that's where your volunteers can really, really help. And it's a matter of having volunteers who come with all the different skills from different professions and different areas. And it doesn't matter if somebody is older or if somebody is younger. It's that they are committed to working with the Congress and that they're committed to making people feel welcome. And it's an opportunity to share the wealth of the many, many things that you have here. And, you know, I think there are many, many treasures, and your biggest treasure are your people here. And I think Irish people and the many other international pilgrims who hopefully will come to join you will be, you know, very, very happy. And I know they'll feel very welcome if their welcome is even half as much as the welcome that we've experienced here this week.
When you accepted to be the general manager, are you also very vague when you accepted, or you already have a knowledge of how to organize?
It's my profession.
Okay.
Organising large events and conferences internationally. So I had a very good idea of what was likely to come my way in terms of work and challenges. But I hadn't worked with the church before then in anything other than just a personal capacity. So it was very interesting. It is the church is a different but older organisation with many complications, but with many wonderful ways of working and with many wonderful people involved. And so it was probably a lifetime experience for me to really be in communion with one another, which was our theme. Our theme was
very nice.
the Eucharist, communion with Christ and one another.
Yes.
And it was certainly for us the way we worked, and it was a wonderful way to be.
Magbabalik po ang Power to Unite with Elvira.